Hello and welcome to Smart Sugar Life. If you're living with diabetes or trying to manage your blood sugar naturally, this video is for you. Because today we're uncovering a surprising truth. Some fruits that look healthy on the outside can actually cause serious harm if you're not careful. They might be in your kitchen right now, and while they may seem innocent, they could be silently pushing your blood sugar through the roof. We're not here to scare you. Our goal is to help you make smarter, more confident food choices. So if you're tired of feeling like you're doing everything right but still struggling with blood sugar spikes, stay with me. Today we'll go through 7 fruits you should be careful with, and I'll also share 3 powerful tips at the end to help you enjoy fruit without sabotaging your glucose levels. And before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Smart Sugar Life. We're here every week with videos that help you take control of your health, the smart and natural way. Let's get into it. Fruit number 1, mango. Delicious? Absolutely. Nutritious? Sure. Safe for diabetics in large portions? Not really. Mangoes are packed with natural sugar, especially fructose. Just one medium-sized mango can have more than 45 grams of sugar. That's more than a can of soda. And even though it's natural, your body still processes that sugar the same way. For someone with insulin resistance, that can be a serious issue. Here's the tricky part. Because mangoes are sweet and tropical, many people assume they were just part of a healthy diet. And in some ways they are, full of vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber. But if you have diabetes, the key is how much you're eating and how you pair it with other foods. If you're craving mango, keep your portions small, about 1/4 cup, and never eat it alone. Pair it with a protein or healthy fat like nuts or plain Greek yogurt. That will help slow down how fast your body absorbs the sugar. Another tip, avoid dried mango. It may seem like a convenient snack, but it's even more concentrated in sugars and often has added sweeteners. Stick with fresh, raw, and in small portions only. Fruit number 2, bananas. Bananas are everywhere. They're easy to carry, inexpensive, and rich in potassium. But for blood sugar, they can be a challenge. A ripe banana can contain more than 20 grams of sugar. The riper it is, the higher its glycemic index, meaning the faster it raises your blood sugar. Now, do you need to give up bananas completely? Not necessarily, but timing, ripeness, and pairing make all the difference. Choose smaller bananas or even better, slightly green ones. These contain more resistant starch, which is digested slowly and doesn't spike your blood sugar the same way. And like with mango, always eat it with a source of protein or fat. Half a banana with a spoonful of almond butter is much better than eating the whole fruit on its own. You could also add it to a smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, spinach, and chia seeds to balance it out. The key with bananas is simple: moderation and smart combinations. Fruit number 3, grapes. Let's talk about grapes. They're small, juicy, and hard to resist. But that's exactly the problem. Because they're bite-sized, it's easy to eat way too many without realizing it. Just 1 cup of grapes can have more than 23 grams of sugar. And because grapes have almost no fiber, they're absorbed quickly into your bloodstream, causing a fast and sharp spike in glucose. The good news is you don't have to say goodbye to grapes forever, but you do need to control how many you eat. Limit yourself to 10 or 12 grapes at a time. That might sound small, but remember, for someone managing blood sugar, portion control is everything. And once again, pairing helps. A few grapes with a handful of almonds or slices of cheese can make a big difference. It slows digestion and reduces the impact on your glucose levels. Looking for a refreshing treat? Try freezing grapes. Not only does it slow down how fast you eat them, but they make for a cool, portion-controlled snack in the summer. Grapes aren't the enemy, but they must be respected. Fruit number 4, pineapple. Pineapple is sweet, tropical, and full of flavor, and unfortunately full of sugar too. Just 1 cup of pineapple chunks contains nearly 22 grams of sugar. It also has a high glycemic index, which means it's digested rapidly and can hit your bloodstream fast. For diabetics, that quick sugar hit is dangerous. And because pineapple tastes so good, people tend to eat large portions without thinking. A few chunks become a whole bowl, and suddenly you've consumed enough sugar for the entire day. What's the solution? Small portions, always paired with protein or fat. A few cubes of pineapple after a meal with lean protein like grilled chicken is a much safer option than snacking on it alone. You can also add pineapple to meals where other ingredients slow down its absorption, like a tropical salad with leafy greens, avocado, and olive oil. These help buffer the sugar and keep things balanced. Avoid canned pineapple and syrup at all costs. That stuff is basically sugar on sugar. All right, let's pause here for a moment. If this information is helping you make smarter decisions for your health, be sure to like the video and subscribe to Smart Sugar Life. Your support helps us continue bringing helpful, real-world advice for people just like you. And now let's keep going. We still have 3 more fruits to talk about. Fruit number 5, oranges. Oranges are known for being rich in vitamin C, and many people believe they're a healthy choice, especially during cold and flu season. And yes, they do offer important nutrients. But for diabetics, they come with a hidden risk. Oranges contain a high amount of natural sugars, and when eaten in large amounts, or worse, consumed as juice, they can cause a serious spike in blood glucose. Here's the problem with orange juice. Even if it's fresh squeezed, it lacks the fiber that's found in the whole fruit. That fiber is essential because it slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. Without it, that juice goes straight to your blood and acts almost like a sugary soda. 1 cup of orange juice can contain 20 to 25 grams of sugar, about the same as a can of cola. That's why it's often used to treat hypoglycemia. But if your blood sugar is already high, that kind of spike is the last thing you need. So what's the better option? If you love oranges, eat them whole, not as juice, and choose smaller portions. 1 small orange or half a large one paired with some nuts or a hard-boiled egg can help keep your sugar in check. You can also add orange slices to a full meal. For example, a salad with greens, grilled chicken, and a few segments of orange is much better than having the fruit alone. It's about creating balance with every bite. Fruit number 6, watermelon. Watermelon is refreshing, juicy, and perfect for summer. But for people managing diabetes, it's another fruit that needs caution. Yes, it's full of water, about 92%, but it's also high in sugar and has a very high glycemic index. That means it can cause your blood sugar to spike quickly, especially if you eat it by itself or in large amounts. The tricky part with watermelon is that it's easy to overeat. You might think you're just having a slice or two, but those slices add up fast. A couple of cups of diced watermelon can contain over 20 grams of sugar, and because it's digested so quickly, the spike in glucose happens almost immediately. So what can you do? The answer again is portion control and pairing. Stick to 1 small cup of diced watermelon and never eat it alone. Pair it with a protein like a handful of nuts or a slice of cheese. Another great idea? Turn watermelon into a savory salad. Mix small cubes of watermelon with feta cheese and mint. The saltiness of the feta and the healthy fat content help buffer the sugar, making it a safer option for your blood sugar levels. Also, try eating watermelon earlier in the day when your body is more active and better able to process glucose. Timing makes a difference. Fruit number 7, papaya. Papaya is another tropical fruit that seems like a healthy option. It's soft, sweet, and often recommended for digestion. But for diabetics, it's a fruit that needs to be approached with caution. Papaya contains natural enzymes that help with digestion, like papain, but it also contains a significant amount of sugar, around 11 grams in just 1 cup. What makes papaya tricky is its texture and mild flavor. It's very easy to eat more than you realize. And because it's soft and low in fiber compared to other fruits, it gets digested quickly, sending glucose into your bloodstream fast. So if you're someone who enjoys papaya with breakfast or as a snack, take a moment to rethink your portion size. The best approach? Stick to half a cup or gum and pair it with high fiber or protein-rich foods. Try adding it to a chia seed pudding with unsweetened almond milk. The fiber from the chia seeds will slow down digestion and help stabilize your blood sugar. You could also add a few cubes of papaya to a Greek yogurt bowl with flax seeds or top it on a green salad with avocado. These combinations make it easier for your body to handle the sugars without the spikes. Let's recap before we get to the final tips. Mangoes, bananas, grapes, pineapples, oranges, watermelon, and papaya. They all have nutritional value. But for people with diabetes, the secret is in how much and how you eat them. So don't panic. You don't have to give them up completely. You just have to eat them wisely. And now, as promised, here are 3 bonus tips to help you enjoy fruit without harming your blood sugar. Tip number 1. Always eat fruit with protein or fat. Pairing your fruit with a hard-boiled egg, some nuts, or a bit of cheese slows down sugar absorption and helps you avoid those sudden spikes. Tip number 2. Time your fruit wisely. Eat fruit earlier in the day, preferably during breakfast or lunch, when your metabolism is more active. Avoid fruit as a standalone snack, especially in the evening. Tip number 3. Focus on fiber. Choose fruits that are higher in fiber, and always try to eat the whole fruit instead of juice. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar and improves digestion. So now that you know which fruits can cause trouble and how to enjoy them without harming your blood sugar, let's take a moment to shift the mindset. Managing diabetes doesn't mean giving up all the things you love. It means understanding how your body reacts and making adjustments that allow you to live fully without compromising your health. And that starts with awareness. Because here's the truth, no fruit is inherently bad. But for diabetics, some fruits require more care, more planning, and more intention when you eat them. What matters most is how much, when, and what you eat with them. So let's go back to those 3 key strategies that can help you enjoy fruit more safely. 1. Combine fruits with protein or healthy fats. It's a simple move that has a huge impact. A few almonds, a spoonful of Greek yogurt, a slice of cheese. They all work to slow digestion, reduce sugar spikes, and help you feel full longer. 2. Be intentional about timing. Your body processes sugar more efficiently in the morning or after physical activity. Eating fruit earlier in the day or alongside meals helps reduce the glycemic load and gives your metabolism a better chance to handle the sugar. 3. Choose the whole fruit, never the juice. Juices, even 100% natural, strip out the fiber and deliver concentrated sugar straight into your bloodstream. Instead, opt for the full fruit with the skin or pulp when possible. That fiber matters a lot. Also, remember that portion control is key. Just because a fruit is healthy doesn't mean more is better. A few bites can offer flavor, nutrients, and satisfaction without overwhelming your system. And when in doubt, test your glucose. See how your body responds. Everyone is different. What spikes someone else's sugar might not affect you the same way. Now, I know all of this might feel like a lot to keep track of, but it becomes second nature with time. And you're not alone. Here at Smart Sugar Life, we're building a community of people who want to take charge of their health, not with fads or extremes, but with smart, sustainable habits. If you're new here, we post videos every week to help you better understand diabetes, nutrition, and natural strategies that actually work. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you'll never miss our next tip. And if this video helped you see food differently, give it a like. It really supports our work and helps this message reach more people who need it. Before we go, let me ask you a question. Which of these 7 fruits do you eat the most? And how are you planning to adjust your portions or combinations after watching this? Share your answer in the comments. We read everyone, and we'd love to hear how you're making smarter choices in your day-to-day life. And don't forget, if you're serious about learning what to eat and how to manage diabetes naturally, check out our other videos. We've got full playlists on diabetic-friendly foods, blood sugar tips, and the best meal strategies to keep you on track. Taking care of your health doesn't have to be overwhelming. With the right guidance, it becomes a lifestyle, one small choice at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, right here on Smart Sugar Life.